having a conversation with a young lady, and we're talking about marriage and why she's not, after being in a relationship for several years and has born children and is being everything that a wife should be to the young man that she's in this relationship with. And her rebuttal to me was, marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Let me dispel this mess that somebody has to address this, because I'm hearing it more often that marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. It absolutely amazes me. It amazes me. It blows my mind how we try to simplify this thing. Let me give you this. In everything in life that you are drawn to and that you are connected to, it is a piece of paper that makes it what it is. You can't just go and get a car and tell them I'm not going to sign because that contract ain't nothing but. You can't go and buy a house and you just tell them, you know what, I'ma just move in here because this contract ain't nothing but a piece of paper. You can't go and rent an apartment and telling people, I'ma just move in here, don't worry about the lease, because that ain't nothing but a piece of paper. You can't go and get no job and not sign a contract saying when you gonna start, how much you gonna make, and what your job requirements are. You can't do that and just say, okay, that's just a piece of paper. You can't do anything in life that's worth a hill of beans and not have a contract that says this is what I am and who I am in this. This is what I owe. This is what I believe I'm going. There's a contract with everything in it. Marriage is a contract. Marriage is stipulations there. There are things there that deserve at least a piece of paper to say that this is who we are. And this is nothing new. Getting married, the marital contract is nothing new. In biblical times, even though they did not have an actual marriage contract that we have today, what would happen is once that marriage was consummated, once that man slept with that woman for the first time, that woman's hymen was broken, because it was expected that that woman was a virgin when they got married. When that woman's hymen was broken and the blood from her body, the blood from the consummation of the marriage would get on the sheets, that man would take those sheets and give it to the father as a contract. They did not have a wedding. They did not have a marriage contract. They had the sheets with the blood on it. That's a blood contract. And here we are today. We shacking up and we living how we want to live and we doing what we want to do, and then we reduce it and say that marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. You can't go do nothing else without a piece of paper. But when we want to live, when it comes to living right and doing right for God, by God, and doing things His way, we'll reduce it to it ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Let me see you go do something else without a piece of paper. Let me go see you. You can't get insurance and not sign and say it's a piece of paper. You can't go to anything else in the world and say, I'm going to do this for you and you're going to do this for me, and there not be a signed contract. There not be something in writing. The contract what that contract does, it puts in force what's already put in the spirit. It's the natural and the spiritual. It's the wine and the water. Yeah, we are together spiritually, but there's got to be something done in the natural to support what we've done in the spirit. So please miss me with the marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Everything in your life that you got, you had to sign a piece of paper for. Why short yourself and not get the piece of paper? We got to have something that says we are who we are. It's a contract. It is an agreement. We gonna stand on this. This is our proof that we are what we say we are. We are who we say we are. We're doing this thing called marriage here. It ain't just a piece of paper. It ain't just a piece of paper. So don't let nobody bring marriage down to that low level and just say it's just a piece of paper. If it was just a piece of paper, then why does everything else in life demand one and marriage doesn't? So we need to quit playing. And if you're going to listen, if he like you enough to sleep with you, he like you enough to give you children, he like you enough to have you in that kitchen cooking, he like you enough to have you doing all the things of a woman, but then when it comes time to marry you, oh, that ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Tell that to the finance company who got your car. They'll come repo it. Tell the mortgage company, this mortgage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. They'll foreclose on it. Tell anybody anything else that has to do with life that it ain't nothing but a piece of paper and it is null and void. So quit saying it's just a piece of paper. Marriage is holy unto God. Do it and do it right.